When I was in a muddy hole with a bullet in me. Now in April, that will be 52 years ago. The wound is just a small mark on my leg. The inner part, brainwave soul search, has taken this long to heal. I was afraid to die then. I was now like my astrological phoenix, ashes of old fear, so cold they blow dust away. In good shape, hopeful, prayerful, awake, aware. So many pages to fill, I will never finish. Or the ones in that place, those rice paddy daddies, those airborne animals, those dwellers of jungle who did not come home. I will tell this tale, so help me God.
Okay, you might wonder about the name. Itchtuckney is variously interpreted to mean the day the tenderfoot Boy Scout cooked a wiener by wrapping it in toilet paper and setting it on fire. Or odd sound of Scoutmaster's pelvis shattering after 30-foot plunge over a precipice. I kid you not, by the way, this is true. Most stories are true. True events that happened at Itchtuckney Springs in 1955. I was there. I have flashbacks every time I see or hear of Itchtuckney. Flashback number 1. Eugene Clayton, age 11, learning the hard way that if you tie your tent poles to cypress knees, your bedding and food will float away at the first rain. The cypress knees should be a tip-off. I can still picture Eugene Clayton squatting miserably in the mud, pulling the blackened hot dog out of charred toilet paper. Flashback number 2 by Dad, Ron Wiggins, the Scoutmaster, suspended in space, clutching a grapevine no longer attached to anything at the phosphate pit. Image number 2 requires a bit of explanation. While camped at the springs, Dad had led a group of scouts from Gainesville into a dense hammock surrounding a played-out phosphate pit 200 yards from the springs. The steep slope of the dig was stepped by terraces that offered a rare vine-swinging opportunity. A huge oak that leaned out over the ravine was festooned with vines. We cut away a sturdy-looking vine and began taking turns swinging out over the pit, our bottoms lightly brushing the top branches of saplings growing out of the base of the slope. The scouts, average weight 100 pounds. We found that the higher we backed up the terrace slope, the farther and higher we could swing out. The jungle ride didn't seem all that dangerous. Then my dad trumped us all by pulling the vine in to a higher terrace behind us for a longer arc. Dad, at 150 pounds, achieved escape velocity. He swung beyond the treetops, poising momentarily over the void, the pit beneath the pendulum. A shrill, girlish scream rent the air. That was me, watching my father plunge into the ravine. I could still see the sickening slow motion horror of the thing. Dad clutching the vine attached to nothing. I was first to scramble down the gravelly slope and reach my dad, hunched over in great pain, his pelvis shattered. We made a litter and managed to inch him up the slope to camp, where the assistant scoutmaster drove him to the hospital. Let's review. Pitching your tent in a depression, no. Swinging on a grapevine over a yawning void, not recommended. Tubing the Itchtuckney, highly recommended.
Time to recess and profess to the depths of my mind when my spine is twisted and stretched. Lost and not forgotten on this lonely road. Desolate paths I walk, gotta take it slow. Did I miss a step or two, or am I free to roam? Grown, but bones shatter as they hit the stone. As the atmosphere falls, I hear a sound from the heavens that echoes off the dirt and ricochets off the mountains. No clear message, but it still gives me hope that I am not alone and I can find a way to cope. Since you left, I feel like I missed a step. Collect myself, I need to learn how to take a breath. When I'm lost and I feel like I got nothing, say a prayer, make it like you never left. I can feel it in my chest. Pain is only temporary, barely breathing, legendary, visionary, but I'm not seeing. Expanded vocabulary, but I'm not speaking. Feels like solitary and I'm not leaving. So far I'm gone, so far I've lost my way. These ghosts have nothing left to say. Time to recess and profess to the depths of my mind while my spine is twisted and stretched. So far I'm gone, so far I've lost my way. These ghosts have nothing left to say.